Hi there, and again, welcome to See You on Sundays. I'm gonna switch you guys on Instagram around there too. Alright, so nice to have you all back here on See You on Sundays. Give me 1 second. I think it looks prettier if I do this. Hope you all are well. I'm very happy to have you all here. Hello, William. Thank you for joining. So nice to have you here. So as usual, I'm going to play some music. We're going to do some talking. Please write some comments. We can write on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever you prefer. Hello, Pravin. Oh yes, of course, because you are in India. He says, Johannes, I am up and listening to your beautiful playing and enjoying it. Thank you so much. Yeah, over there it's a little bit late, but here it's exactly 8 o'clock now, and have some exciting news today, and we have some music as always, and just want to thank everyone who have joined the Johannes Moller Guitar Music Facebook group, and thank you so much for sharing your pieces there. And we had a really nice surprise from Ivan that made was playing my F-sharp minor prelude but on electric guitar with distortion, and actually it was super nice. Hello Darren. Hey Bill, good to have you back in Chicago. Great. Claire, thank you guys for joining. As I said, you can also comment on Instagram, on YouTube. It will be reposted into Facebook so that I can see it, because I have to manage my guitar also, and I can't manage all the technology at the same time. Well, so for you who don't know it, in Johannes Moller Guitar Music Facebook group, we have a few things, and every Sunday we welcome people to post their own compositions, and that's been really lovely. Thank you for doing that. It's so nice. Well, today I want to start with something that's very fresh. It's an, as you know, I have made many arrangements of songs. So then usually I will pick out a song that I find suitable on guitar, and because I like those songs. But now something a little bit of a different nature happened to me, and that was actually a singing songwriter contacted me directly, and he said that he wanted me to make a guitar version of his song because he thought that was so nice. And he's called Wang Sheng Wang, and this is a really beautiful song. It's called Juvenile, and I'll just read you some of the lyrics, roughly translated here. But give me a mountain to learn how to be brave. Give me a pair of wings to find my own blue sky. Give me a long way through my youth. Give me a dream to draw a picture of my vision. Isn't that beautiful? And this is a really moving. A song actually, and he wrote this because there are many young teenagers in China and in other places that have a hard time. It can be a hard time in their teenage, and so this is about those young people. Hello Lee from Malaysia. Oh, Mustafa from Morocco. Wonderful. That is so awesome. And Walsall in UK. Jonathan, yes, thank you so much. We had a really fun thing also from last week. I was shouting out loudly about a chord in my composition that I might actually confused me too. Partly because it sounded always a bit like a Tristan chord, but that it's not. So it's just, and we had so much fun. Thank you for you guys for joining in there. And of course, what we will realize that those also shouldn't have been a G sharp there. It should have been a G natural. It should have been a double sharp F. That maybe helped too. From Instagram, Peter, greetings from Germany, Johannes. Every time I hear a new composition of yours, I'm always very interested. Thank you so much for your contributions to the repertoire. Well, thank you, and thank you for joining here on Instagram. Thank you so much. Greetings from Argentina. Oh, hello, from Adrian. Wonderful. Hello, Ben. Hello, so nice. So I wanted to play you this. The thing is, this is the amazing thing. Like we're here on this live stream, chatting to each other here. The same way with this singing songwriter, we have this communicated over messages, and just this afternoon he said that it was finished. We did some changes. He actually wanted to. He had a great idea to add some more harmonics. Anyway, I like it a lot myself, and it's very fresh. But I really want to start off this live stream with this really really beautiful song. so much. That was my arrangement of Wang's song Juvenile. Adelaide, this resonates with your mood. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but this song also wants to hear that the song is also about our dreams and about keeping our dreams through the hard times. Give me a ray of sunshine to break through the short darkness. Give me a boat so that I can go upstream. Thank you, Moises, Lydia, Darun, Sunil. It's very inspiring to watch you play every week. Thank you. Yes, you've been here every week. I know that. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much. You too. Doing a great job out there too. Thank you, Joshua. So nice you join us here. A little bit late for you. I'm so happy to have you here. Hey, Isabel. What's the piece? This was an arrangement of a Chinese singer-songwriter who contacted me to ask me to arrange his song on guitar. Normally I do the other way around, and I was afraid that I am taking somebody's song and maybe don't like it, but in this case it was the other way around. From Instagram, Andrew from San Diego. Great to have you here. How am I? From Amirali. I'm good, thank you. Hope you are well. And thank you for joining here on your Instagram here. So we have people on Instagram, YouTube, and on Facebook. Kevin from Arizona. Ben, hello. Hey, so nice to have so many people on today. I'm enjoying this Sunday very much. A few very important announcements to make today, and that what I'm very, very excited about to tell you is that, as many of you know, actually this live stream series started with 3 kind of talks about composing for the guitar, and I realized so many people are interested in this, about writing for the guitar out there, and we started the sort of a startup, kind of to start this off. We started the 4-week course. We got some really talented, amazing members here. And after these 4 weeks, last week was the last one, this grew into more than just a startup group. These guys were so writing, and the music kept flowing, and we want to continue, and we want to invite more people. And this is, we want to make this more of a community. We're entering into another kind of a setting. So it's going to be larger. We're not going to do it as often. We're going to do it every second week, because as many of my participants said, that they actually have lives. So if we do it every week, it's just too much. But the ongoing thing, hello France, it's lovely to see you again. France is one of our very first members here. Hello, Ami Arna, nice to have you here again. Moises, yes, the old live streams, you can watch all the old ones that were the free series I did, and then we started the course, and now we want to invite more people into this community, which is about composing. Anyone who's interested, you can also be. We want also more advanced. It's really not. It's for anyone who just started or just interested in being creative on the guitar. This community will suck you in and will have you do things, and it's really fun to have also, we're also going to have more advanced people. And well, we made an announcement today on Facebook, and as you can see, it's a monthly fee. We do understand that for some people they might really want to do this and maybe cannot afford it actually, and that is, we understand that times are hard and everyone has different backgrounds, and we don't want to exclude people. So if you're really keen on doing this but you don't feel that you can afford it, we have scholarships for people. So you get you can get 4 months free membership, a scholarship basically, and we're also having wonderful donors. You can also become a donor in this program. Some you can remain anonymous, or you can have your name on the scholarship. We have already actually received, I can tell you, it's very exciting. Already we have received 2 anonymous scholarships. So already we have 2 students that can join this. But I hope that this can be for anyone who is keen and love writing for the guitar. If you've written for many years, if you just started, doesn't matter, because it's about sharing and learning from each other. And a little thing more, which you don't know yet, but it's also going to be, we're also going to invite guest teachers into this, and it's going to be a little more theme based, and well, it's going to be ongoing. And the wonderful thing about this is that it's up to you what it becomes, because the member, whoever you are, shapes the course. That's what happened now. It was a beginning course for 4 weeks to get it started, but so many people, they got so involved and want to continue. So thanks to whoever is joining this community that will be shaping it. All right, I'm going to play some more music. Saludos, Jose, from Michoacan, Mexico. Wonderful. Ooh. From Poya from Instagram. Hello. What is your favorite tonality to composing on the guitar? Very good question. Well, it's I think that each melody, especially when I make an arrangement, the key is to find the right key. All right? Sebastian, Argentina, thank you. So the key, it really depends. And I don't have a preference, sorry. I don't have a preference. But now I'm gonna go on actually to play for you guys a composition that is a part of my Eternal Dream album. Okay? Actually, this, I need to retune. And I haven't played this in a while, but I really wanted, I was thinking for these live streams, I was thinking, what am I going to play next week? Let me just find the music. So I want to play for you a lot of people know my composition Eternal Dream, and it sort of has a little bit more of a shy relative, which is called Forgotten Dream. Okay, Forgotten Dreams. And that's also part of that album, and it's kind of a quiet piece. I don't play it so often live. The key is to find the right key. Exactly, Joshua. The key is the key to the key. And I'm going to continue, as I said, with Forgotten Dreams. Just talking here to retune a little bit. For you who know Eternal Dream, I use the bass line E and D, Eternal Dream, and I also tune the guitar for that piece with the E and the D in the bass. And here, Forgotten Dreams actually is F and the 5th string and D. So Forgotten Dreams. But it's not quite as perfect because I actually use in the bass line. I use F, A, D, and E. But the main notes still are F and D. Alright? And also, I know a lot of you guys out there have been asking about the score for this composition, and actually this is gonna be my next week's project. I want to actually get this score, just like a lot of you guys pushed me about the Welcome to the World. I was hesitating how to notate that, and it's a little bit similar here, but it's time now to get that piece out. So from Sebastian here, very inspiring, your music. Thank you, your sound, technique, and expression. Thank you so much. It's great to have you here. And on Instagram, Hossein, greetings from Iran. My God, the whole world is here today. Isn't that wonderful? So, I want to play for you Forgotten Dreams. It's part of the Eternal Dream album. Hello on Instagram. My angle is good here. Here we guys, that was my composition, Forgotten Dreams. It's kind of been a bit of a forgotten track of my Eternal Dream album, but as I said before, I'm gonna publish the score for this one hopefully next week. Hey Sunil, how do you do these harmonics? Well, thank you for asking. Well, this is kind of a on finger picking on steel string. This is maybe a little easier and to do it more, but it's basically kind of a hammer on. It's a bit like a artificial harmonics. I go 12 frets above and it's just these rhythms are also, this is, as you know, I have a lot of different inspirations, but here it's maybe where I have more actually African influence than many other pieces. Oh, and now somebody there, when you said it sounds like Gucci, there you go. So I'm trying to do African music, and actually it just sounds Chinese. That's what happens, but if you think so, that is also good. Well, I suppose I'm just kind of done so much. It's kind of in me. The sound is surprisingly good, Joshua. No, it's microphones. We do through it microphones and through a sound card into the computer. So we try to make a better sound over the weeks here. And actually, we have also an Instagram because that has to go to a separate device. So I hope you guys have a better sound this week because I now have another microphone for you guys connected here. So. How much I practice every day? I don't practice very much actually. These days I think more about music than I actually do on the guitar, and I think about things around. To be honest with you, I feel that I don't want to wear out my hands, and over the years, also even technique and things like that is you don't need a lot of time at all to maintain that. At least not me. Thank you, Joshua. I'm glad the sound is good. I think actually the key is the sound card, because the sound card is very good, but the microphones are not as good actually, because I thought first what was the most important. I think actually for anyone out there, I think actually the sound card might be more important than the microphones. I don't know, because it does something to it for the live stream. So sometimes you buy the right stuff and sometimes not. You never really know until you try it. So I'm happy it works. Well, what do I want to do? I actually have something a little bit a surprise. Like last week, I don't know if you remember that you could download from my web shop. We could download a little surprise. And today we have again a big sale, 50%. That is on. This is you can see this is if you go to johannesmoller.com/shop. If you don't know that, we take that off first. Yeah, I can leave that for a little bit. You don't see. Hello. Anyway, looks pretty. So this is one of the most famous compositions in classical Chinese music repertoire. It's based on a poem that goes back to I'm talking Middle Ages, at least in Europe, and this poem is very important in Chinese culture. And anyway, this is later on. It inspired several things, art, and it inspired a very, very famous, originally supposedly pipa composition, Chinese lute, with the same name. But it's played on all Chinese instruments. For me, it was like that first kind of piece that really put me in touch with traditional Chinese music. It's very, very, it's a bit like, say, Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata in classical music. It's like, it's a super, super classic. So, I'm going to be playing, and that was actually a part of my China album. My China album, first I had written the 5 Chinese impressions, and that was the first base of that album, but then I added some arrangements of songs, and then I really wanted to add this one too. to the album. Hello, Jose from Argentina. Hey, Kenny. Yes, so nice to get together. In all different points of the world, my God. Well, thank you all for joining. So, actually, this is my arrangement of this composition. We also made a beautiful book. As you can see here in the promo code today, you can go into the website. You can buy the PDF or the book. And if you use the PDF, the discount code is Moon. And then I ran out of creativity here, so if the discount code for book is book in capital letters. There you go. So anyway, if anyone is interested in this is like really, really traditional Chinese. And I made this arrangement, I made this publication. As I'm not going to get in too much detail about this piece, I just want to tell you that I have played this with Chinese musicians in Guangzhou as well, which is over in the east and all the way to the north west in Xinjiang. And I can tell you each time whoever I played it with, it was a completely different version. I also played it in United States with Hanmei, and again another version. So anyway, I made this one, and yes, Laura is hello from YouTube, Mortesa. Great tone quality, thank you so much. Well, thank you for joining in there on YouTube. Yes, so nice to have you here, Kenny and Joshua and everyone else. And again, different tuning. Actually, this is the first time I used that same tuning as for Eternal Dream. So I used actually before. Actually, it was thanks to this arrangement that I came up with the Eternal Dream, because I was basically had done this arrangement and I used to play it, so I used to leave the guitar like this and then so actually I'm going to play that for you later. But now I want to play you Moonlit Night on Spring River, my version. And it's long, it's quite long. And it's like, this is actually written sometime in the 19th century. So about this, I mentioned Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. Well, actually, maybe a little later than that, but it's that kind of same time. So for me, as a Western classical mind, it reminds me to some kind of romantic fantasy. Basically, it's a very free form, and it's one section of the other, and eventually it returns to a kind of theme that we all know, if we do. But anyway, I think you will recognize it. So I hope you will enjoy that and stay in there. This is if you're not used to Chinese traditional music, it's a special aesthetic. You must tune into it, and it has a lot of contrast. It's just very wonderful. It's another world, and I fell in love with that world, especially because of this piece. So here we go. And if anyone is interested, as you see, during this live stream only, you can download the PDF or you can order the book at half price. Wow. Here we go. so much. That thank you so much. That was my transcription of Moonlit Night on Spring River. As I mentioned before, is a limited available on my it's available on my web shop. Today we have a special sale for that piece. So it's johannesmoller.com/shop. It's during this live stream, maybe until 12 o'clock today. I'll take it out. You're very welcome if you're interested in this really fascinating music. Actually, thank you guys so much. The tuning. Yes, it's like the low strings is D and then E. Because what I wanted, which is not so much on the P pad, on the Gujen you have these really low strings, like. So I wanted to be able to kind of get that sound. They're on. Oh yeah, were you there in Xinjiang when I played this? Maybe. I can't remember. I had so many wonderful visits to Xinjiang. John, I'm late. Can I replay? Yes, of course. Always. You can always replay these streams. And I know most people do tend to see these after. But I'm so happy that more and more people are joining me actually here live during this this live stream. But thank you for being here. Thank you, Wyong from Vietnam, I suppose. Kevin, what is the tuning? Oh yes, Joshua already replied to you. Oh, so many comments. You see, I thank you so much, everyone, for writing and joining. All right, thank you so much. Well, since I'm in this tuning, I'm going to play for you also Eternal Dream. That is that's a composition I don't think is particularly Chinese, but maybe you think it has some Chinese elements too. Don't think so. Maybe. Actually, a lot of like Forgotten Dreams, like Eternal Dream, those are pieces that I wrote in opposite to a lot of pieces I wrote in a certain style. These are Eternal Dream, Forgotten Dreams. This is my own imagination, so it's a little bit of everything coming out in different ways. So I'm going to continue with it. And actually, again, if you join me later, today we announced the very awesome thing that we're going to continue with an online community for people who wants to develop composing or enthusiast about composing for the guitar. We realized there's such a interest in that, and we want to join that into a fantastic group. Please learn more about that. We have it's a membership fee. We do it continuously. There's a monthly fee. If you for some reason some people just, if you are under the condition that you cannot afford this and you still want to be a part of it, we do have scholarships already. 2 scholarships have been donated anonymously, so we have 2 students already that can join this course. So please contact us in any case, or if you're interested in joining this, please join. It's I'm looking forward to have anyone there who's interested in anyone who's interested in guitar composing. We're also going to have super nice. I can't say any names yet because it's not confirmed. We're going to have guests in this course too. It's 2 elements: online Zoom calls, like conference together, and then but that's only. That's a commitment to get everybody together. That's going to happen every second week. If you can't join, you can always see it after. But then we have a lot of fun in between those, and that's all active on Facebook. You can check it whenever you want. You can post whenever you want. It's really fun. It's hard to describe if you're not in, actually. And if you're in, I've been enjoying it a lot myself. Actually, it's been very nice, really nice. Hello, Sikiral. I'm a repeated offender here. Yes, I know. Thank you for coming in so often and joining us here on my live stream. Thank you all all people on Instagram, my Instagram account has recently grown a lot more. And I would like to say something today, and we also have people on YouTube. And for all you watching on Facebook or Instagram, maybe you don't know, but I have a YouTube channel too. If you're not already subscribed there, please subscribe. Please join my YouTube channel as well. There's other stuff there. Let's turn the volume down here. Okay, here it goes. I'm going to play for you Eternal Dream. Actually, I wanted to say something about this. I forgot, because I don't know if Joshua, are you still watching? He will remember when I first recorded this on my indie album. Like I said, this was the last thing I did for that album. And somehow it was... This is a very famous piece in Chinese literature. And it's, like I said, it's like the Beethoven Moonlight Sonata. One part of the most important theme. I mean, a lot of parts are not always the same, but this most important theme, I had done a mistake. But luckily I have a very good sound engineer, so I called him very quickly. And he could copy that note from another place. And so actually, if the way to know whether you have one of the first 1,000 CDs printed of India, you will know that from that missed notes. Then after that, we corrected that. Small detail, but still. Anyway, here we go. Eternal Dream. guys so much for joining today. Oh, great to have a lot of questions. Yes, Joshua, you do remember about the nose. Maybe, I think you maybe even discovered it. That was classic stress. And actually, that, as I said, you can spot this on the first edition of the CD, but actually in the score, I have personally corrected that by hand to make up for all my, to offend the Chinese, culture in that way. I'm totally missed that. Anyways, that's because this book wouldn't sell 1,000 copies of. We still have 1,000 of these, so that's why we have it on sale today. You can order it for half price today. But it's just the one. The correction is by myself. I have corrected that by hand, so it is correct in the score. Thank you guys. This has been a really nice Sunday. We have a lot of nice questions here about the course I see here. Daron, thank you. Thank you from Kadarso. The great thing about you is that you are not just a guitarist but a composer as well. The classical guitar world needs more people like you. Thank you. That was awesome from Off Garden. Nice to have you here again, Off Garden. Is that, I love your name, on Instagram? Yes, that's my piece. It's published. Eternal Dream. Somebody can probably squeeze in a link here for you. That is one of my. I played it almost every concert. Eternal Dream. Henrik, thank you. And I must define here now. Thank you, John Gonzalez. Thank you so much for your word here. How much of background theory is needed to benefit from the composition course? You don't, as I said, you don't have to have any. And that is another thing that you have to understand about theory, that theory only applies when you really want it to apply. Saying that, we do talk about, you'll learn stuff about theory, and that's also part of this course. For example, if there is aspects you don't understand, that's where you can ask the questions, and we can, I can send you web links about the theory that is necessary. Obviously, if you're writing, a piece in the style of Mozart or something, then that's one thing. Then you apply theory in one way. Maybe you're writing a piece based on African rhythms. Theory applies in a completely different way. So yes, thank you for asking there. Habla español. Sí, habla español, pero no muy bien. Pero we were thinking about doing, we didn't do it yet, to do a live stream in Spanish too. Yes, Josh. Yeah, that is. Thank you. Yes, of course. That he knows that the film MV for Eternal Dream is filmed in Oromochi, and we had also Daron from Xinjiang here, right? Thank you for joining. Yeah, this is the. Actually, that if you see that MV, you don't think of that. That's not the kind of landscape we would Westerners think of China, but that is the northwestern part of China. We filmed at places like a salt lake. If you know that MV, I'm walking, looks like sand, but actually I'm walking in salt. It's an unbelievable place, Xinjiang. My God, another week I'll play some music from Xinjiang. Sevilla, Albanese. Maybe not today. Maybe another day. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for this live stream today. So let's see. As I said before, if you guys, I know some people are watching on YouTube, but actually, please, out there, if you're interested, don't forget to join my YouTube channel. We have a lot of nice things on there too, not just Facebook and Instagram, also YouTube. We want to be actually more active there in the future. I used to do a lot with YouTube before, but now for some years we were a little bit inactive with YouTube, and we want to retake that now because it is still a very cool medium. Thank you, Kyle. Well, thank you for joining in here. I'm very happy. So anyway, it's be really nice today, and wow, what else am I gonna play? I should play something more. I was thinking to finish with Eternal Dream, but no. From Bangalore, Hayo Kayal, very nice. something else that is part of, and many of you maybe know my book Chinese Songs. I often play Jasmine Flower, Swan Goose, but Joshua remembers this because he was the part that you were helped me to edit this edition. Fantastic. We actually have it's the first edition I did with Chinese text inside. Anyway, this is again one of those pieces that I don't play so often, so I kind of forgotten about them. So I want to play this one. This is a really nice kid song called Little Swallow. It's so pretty. It makes me so happy. I hope you will enjoy too. From Kenny Hill. Hey Kenny! And that's part of the point of Johannes' new composition course to encourage new... Yes! Somebody... Thank you, Kenny! Yeah, I think... What I love about this thing about it's not just a course, it's a community. It's because I know, especially in these days, a lot of you guys out there, a lot of people are isolated. It is a difficult time that way, but I also know that it's been given a lot of room for people to be creative, but it's all by yourself. So yeah, and we want to, like Joshua was saying here, we want to encourage more people to write, because I know a lot of people want to do it, but they don't feel, they don't know how to start, they don't feel, that's what this is about, to get you involved there, and you know, doesn't matter what level you're at, because it's basically about, you know, creative communication. And basically the key point that I always what I'm stressing in this course is that it's very, I mean, it's great if you've already written a piece, and a lot of people have shared that on my Facebook group, but in a way you've written the piece, it's completed, we're not gonna destroy that, you know, that is beautiful as it is, it's a creation. But what's really nice about this group that I encourage people to share, like, oh, I have this idea, or a simple thing, and we can talk about, you know, the simple things like developing a theme, developing a chord. It's just really nice to kind of also for me, just it just trains us to think of possibilities. It's also really fun to follow the others, you know. So we're learning the whole time. It's really about learning, also for me. And the awesome thing already with the group we had, we're going to be sharing that a little bit later with you guys, what they've been doing, because some really nice music came out too. And okay, I'm going to play for you Little Swallow. This is a Chinese kid song. right, thank you guys so much. Kenny, thank you. Me too. I look forward to hear from you guys about who are interested in this course. We announced the information. You can join anytime. You can. It's a subscription. That's what it's called. You can unsubscribe whenever you don't want to be a part anymore. If you don't, we really want to welcome people who are interested in composition. I hope that you will find it as inspiring as we did so far. And you guys, I know Instagram has probably turned off now because it has an hour limit. And it's gonna be Paulus. Well, yeah, we're coming back to that. And I know that a lot of people ask about guitar strings almost every week. Well, this is part of my Swennual limited edition guitars. This is really my personal one. I'm in a gradual process. I'm trying to sort of create my dream guitar. Anyway, another time we can talk much more about the guitars. But I want to say thank you to everyone for joining tonight, and so nice to have you all here. And I wish you a wonderful week. If you have any questions about this composition course, get in touch. If you want to, you can also become a sponsor, a donor. For students who cannot afford, you can join. It's all out there now, and I'm looking forward to see how that's going to unfold. I want to wish you guys a great rest of your day, and I want to say good night, and I want to thank you for joining tonight. Well, you guys take care, be well. I miss you. See you